Alright, I'm making this fucking video because I'm dealing with shit. And fucking dude, my girlfriend's giving me all this shit all the fucking time. All the time. She's like, why don't you put more priority into me? And all this other stuff. And I'm like, I got kids, like, been through all this fucking shit, right? Like, I don't need the fucking bullshit. Like, I don't need the fucking bullshit. Like, I explain this to her. I'm like, you deal with like a war veteran or somebody who went through some really traumatic life and death fucking shit like I have, like multiple times. Like, you're not gonna that's what men are supposed to have, like those type of experiences. Like all throughout history that would happen. Like it fucking would. And then you would evaluate this every situation completely different. Like a boy, somebody who fucking refuses to like grow the fuck up, you know what they do? Idolize the woman to the point where it's like that's the whole fucking thing. And then girls will say, yeah, that's what I want. That's what I want. In reality, they don't want that at all. Like they want a dude who's like got his own shit going on, doing his own shit, and not worried about none of that bullshit. Like not worried about what she's gonna say, not worried about shit. Just fucking worried about what he's gotta do, what he's gotta take care of, and then fucking that's it. Like, you should care about to some degree, but come on, like fuck that shit. And then it's fucking stupid, dude. And then I was trying to explain it, like, if you got some dude who's a fucking 35-year-old or whatever the fuck living in his parents' basement, doesn't work, doesn't do shit, doesn't have any life experiences, and his whole priority is trying to get a fucking woman, guess what? He's single. He ain't got no woman. You want to know why? Because what the fuck does he have to offer? Like his whole goal in life is to get a fucking female, and it's like what he's failing to see that it's like you have to go out and conquer this fucking whatever the fuck, and then the female will be there. Like the female will be there. That's it. You don't have to worry about this shit. That'll come. Like fucking, if you just worry about your shit, getting better, becoming better, evolving, all the shit. Guess what? The female's gonna be there. That's the difference. And if you're dealing with somebody who's been like through all this shit versus a little fucking boy who hasn't been through shit, like I don't give a fuck if he's 50 years old, he hasn't done shit, can't even fucking crack an egg because he's too afraid of it. It's like, are you serious, dude? Like, are you serious? And then that's the type. And then she's like, you should put me on a pedestal, basically. And I'm like, yeah, go ahead. Like, if you want to do like that, if you really want a fucking guy like that, guess what? You gotta go fucking. You're gonna go find some dude in his basement who ain't done nothing with his life at all, done no shit, never been through no life experiences, has nothing to teach, all the other shit, and he'll put you on a pedestal. He'll make your whole life about you. But you don't want that. Like, you don't want. Why the fuck would you? It's so stupid. I'm sitting there going, goddamn. And I don't know, man. And it's just like, it's so fucking stupid. Explain this shit. And another thing I noticed with her, I don't know if it's like my mom's the same fucking way. I don't know if all women are like this. But when it comes to accountability and then their actions, you're like, this is what, like, you're the problem here. Like, right now, you're the fucking problem. Like, they're like, they jump to this subject, which you did fucking 3 years ago, here, there, everywhere, all over, except for fucking what really matters is what really they have to fix is themselves. And it's like, I think that women in the society, they're going like, well, they're never held accountable. Their dad never held them accountable. If they have a dad, or if he'd been around, or you know, he never was held accountable. They could cry to get their own way. There was always somebody there saying, you know, it's okay. Even a girl now, like a girl fucking like posts on social media or some shit. She's like, yeah, I finally left my boyfriend. And then she just gets like all these bitches being like, yes, queen, all this other shit. And it's like, dude, you think a guy gets that? Fuck no. Like, you know what? It's fucking, and that's what I'm saying is nobody ever held these bitches accountable for their fucking actions. And then with that, like, and then you got somebody like me, and I'm going to hold you accountable for your fucking actions because guess what? Life is like that. Like, life is, you need to be held accountable for your fucking actions. If you're causing me issues, like, if you're causing issues, you need to be held accountable for your fucking actions. Like, absolutely. Somebody's got to fucking put you in your place and be like, yo, shut the fuck up. It's your problem. Like, you have to fix it. I'm fixing myself. I'm getting better. I'm not fucking causing a bunch of shit. Like, holy shit. And then it's like, that's the fucking problem. And then I'm just like, nope. And then you gotta just fucking stay on subject with these motherfuckers. Stay on the fucking subject. Because they're gonna jump all the way around. Fucking manipulation tactics and all this other shit. In reality, if you just stay on the subject, you're like, no, you just keep asking the same fucking question. They'll jump around, try to trigger you, try to get you fucking emotionally out of your fucking masculine frame inside of your mind where you're like, I am solid and I am logical and I am reasoning, and it's like stoicism. That right there, if you're in that, you can't be fucked with. And they know that because women just don't think like that. They think all emotionally. They're all fucking like left, right, everywhere else. It's just about how their emotions make them fucking feel. It's fuck. But if you're a guy, you need to be like, no, my logic and reasoning is exactly what my logic and reasoning tells my feelings what to feel, not my fucking feelings tell my logic and reasoning what to feel. And then if you're doing that, you stay in your masculine frame, you stay on subject, and you don't let them get to you. Guess what? You become unfuckable, and they don't know how to fucking deal with that shit. They want that shit. They want you to be like, no, shut the fuck up, dude. With logic and reasoning. But they don't want to be held accountable though. But I don't know. I'm just saying, like, this is fucking. That's the ticket. That's what it is. And don't let them fucking try to tell you that you're like, oh, you gotta change, you gotta do this shit, motherfucker. If you're changing, you're becoming better, like, and you're doing all this shit, like, fuck them, dude. Like, if they're not becoming better too, like, what do they have to teach you exactly? Like, nothing. Like, nothing. You have to teach them stuff. Like, that's okay. As long as they're trying to learn. Once they start trying to be better and better and better, then you can take their advice. But until then, if they're just fucking off with their life and they're like, what is the point anyway? Somebody like that, that's fucked up, dude. You got to think, like, your life's the whole fucking point, and you got to be like, I'm moving fucking towards my goals no matter what, and that's the fucking point. That's the point. And then you become better and you feel good about yourself and all this other shit. The other shit, fuck that shit, dude. It's so fucking stupid. It's so stupid. Yeah, that's just a fucking rant. So, whatever.